Lord Malverik, a name whispered in fear, a name synonymous with cruelty. He ruled with an iron fist, his heart a blackened husk. Arrogance clung to him like a shroud. He believed himself above all, above law, above morality. Malverik's boasts echoed through the halls of his fortress, tales of his brilliance, his cunning, all lies, whispered from lips twisted into a mocking smirk. He spoke of honor, yet his actions reeked of deceit. He cheated, he lied, he manipulated. Hypocrisy was woven into his very being, and that voice, a grating rasp like stone on stone, it sent shivers down the spines of even his most hardened warriors. His laugh, a mocking sound, amplified the fear that clung to him like a second skin, a fear that permeated every stone of his fortress, every shadow that dared to fall upon his domain. Lord Malverik was a creature of darkness, a being who revelled in the suffering of others, a villain through and through. Power! Malverik craved it. He wielded it like a weapon, striking down any who dared to defy him. His cruelty knew no bounds. No act was too small, too insignificant to earn his wrath. A misplaced word, a dish served too cold. These were offences worthy of punishment in Malverik's eyes. His punishments were legendary, tales whispered in hushed tones. Dungeon cells, cold and damp, awaited those who earned his ire. One particularly unfortunate soul, a young kitchen boy, had the misfortune of serving Malverik his wine in a chipped goblet. The boy's screams echoed through the castle that night, a chilling symphony of agony. Malverik revelled in the boy's suffering. It was a reminder, a lesson to all who served him. Displease Lord Malverik and face his wrath. Malverik possessed an unbearable smugness, a constant air of superiority. He moved with an exaggerated grace, his every step a performance. He delighted in the fear he instilled. He saw it as a form of adoration, a testament to his power. His ego knew no bounds. He surrounded himself with sycophants, worms who grovelled at his feet, eager to feed his vanity. They showered him with false praise, each word music to his ears, and the grudges. Malverik nursed them like a prized possession. A slight, real or imagined, would be etched into his memory. He would wait patiently for the opportune moment to exact his revenge. No transgression was ever forgotten, no insult left unanswered. In the heart of this darkness, a single candle flickered. Grunthor, a warrior of unwavering loyalty, bound to Malverik by an oath sworn in his youth. Grunthor was different. He was a man of honor, duty his guiding star. He served Malverik without question, his loyalty absolute. He saw past his master's flaws, clinging to the belief that deep down Malverik was a good man, a leader worthy of his devotion. He excelled in his duties, his stoic face a mask that hid his growing unease. Grunthor believed in justice, in fairness. He carried out Malverik's orders, but each act of cruelty chipped away at his soul. A seed of doubt had been planted, a doubt that grew with each passing day. As the years turned into decades, Grunthor witnessed firsthand the depths of Malverik's depravity. He saw the suffering, the fear that clung to the people like a shroud. He heard the whispers of discontent, the silent pleas for a savior. Grunthor tried to rationalize his master's actions, to find a reason, a justification for the pain inflicted upon the innocent, but the justifications rang hollow. The truth was undeniable. Malverik was a tyrant. The breaking point came during a particularly brutal winter. The harvest had failed. The people were starving. Yet Malverik, obsessed with his own comfort, refused to open the castle's storehouses. He feasted on delicacies while his people wasted away. Section 6. The Breaking Point. Grunthor pleaded with his master. He argued for compassion, for mercy. His pleas fell on deaf ears. Malverik mocked him for his weakness. He dismissed the suffering of his people, his heart cold and unyielding. That night, something inside Grunthor snapped. The loyalty he had held onto for so long crumbled away. He realized the truth. Malverik was beyond redemption. The oath he had sworn, the bond of loyalty, meant nothing in the face of such cruelty. He would no longer stand idly by. He would no longer be complicit in Malverik's reign of terror. Grunthor made a decision that would change everything. He would stand against his former master. He would become the champion of the people he had sworn to protect. Section 7. The Face of Defiance. Grunthor's defiance was quiet at first. A subtle act of sabotage here, a whispered word of encouragement there. He rallied Malverik's downtrodden subjects, inspiring hope in their hearts. The people saw in Grunthor what they had long yearned for, a leader who cared, a protector. He became a symbol of resistance, a beacon of light in the encroaching darkness. His actions did not go unnoticed. Malverik, enraged by this betrayal, dispatched his guards to capture his former lieutenant. They underestimated Grunthor's resolve. He fought back, his anger fueled by years of suppressed rage. His rebellion had begun. Section 8. Clash of Ideologies. The final confrontation took place in the castle courtyard. Grunthor, sword in hand, faced Malverik. The courtyard was empty, the air thick with tension. "You dare defy me, Grunthor?" Malverik sneered, his voice dripping with venom. "After all I have done for you, you mistake obedience for loyalty." Grunthor replied, his voice steady. "I serve a higher purpose now. The people you have abused, the innocent you have tormented, they are my cause now." "Foolish sentiment," Malverik spat. "You cannot defeat me. I am Lord Malverik. I am power incarnate." "No," Grunthor said, his voice hardening. "You are a tyrant, and your reign ends today." Their blades clashed. Section 9. Grunthor's Redemption. The battle was fierce, a dance of steel and fury. Grunthor fought with the righteous fury of a man determined to right the wrongs of the past. Malverik, arrogant as ever, underestimated his former lieutenant. In the end, it was Grunthor's unwavering sense of justice that prevailed. He disarmed Malverik, the tyrant's eyes widening in disbelief as he fell to his knees. Grunthor spared Malverik's life. It was not his place to take it. Instead, he imprisoned him, stripping him of his power and influence. The people rejoiced. Their savior had set them free. Grunthor, once a loyal servant, had become a true leader. He dedicated his life to rebuilding what Malverik had destroyed. He ruled with compassion, with justice, and above all, with honor. He became a legend, his name whispered with reverence and gratitude. Grunthor's tale is a testament to the power of redemption, a reminder that even in the darkest of times hope can bloom, and that even the most devoted servant can rise to challenge a tyrant.